On December 26th, I just sold a website and I was waiting for a sum of over $30,000. After trying to withdraw the amount of money that I had in my PayPal account, it didn't work. So I had to wait 10 to 15 days trying to call support. They didn't help me a lot at all. But still, I was just able to pay with my PayPal account, but not to withdraw my money. And after 2-3 times that I tried to withdraw my money, they just blocked my account for 180 days. Well, so basically, I have been using PayPal for a lot of time, like really a long time, probably 5 years, 6 years. Last 3 years, I created a business online, and then I just decided to sell it because, well, I had other plans in Nine and other projects, and I was like so excited. I realized that my website was like worth it quite a lot of time, a lot of money, and I was like, okay, let's sell it, and then with this we can start something different. So that was my main income. All the sales coming from my website. It was a website where I was selling an online course about how to make customs, like real looking customs with fiberglass. So that was like my main income, and then I decided to sell it. I was waiting for the money for 26th of December, and I was like so excited because after Christmas, and then I don't have to, I am not going to spend the money on gifts or anything, so it's going to be perfect. And I received the money on PayPal on the 26th. It was more than $32,000. But well, I was paying some stuff, and I was like sending some money that I needed to send. And then I was like, okay, I will withdraw the rest because, I mean, I don't want to have it in PayPal. Yeah, well, when I tried to withdraw, I was like, no, not possible. I was like, I started to get some emails that needed more information, so they needed my documents and stuff, and why suddenly I get so much money in my PayPal account. So I did it. Well, first they asked me to wait, the whole time. It was like 21 days. I was like, I cannot wait that long because I already have plans and stuff. So I sent my documents, passport, ID, bank statements, proof of my business, proof of the sale of my website and everything. And they were checking, and it was like so frustrating because I was calling them every day, and it was just like a nightmare because like one person is answering the phone, and then I know they have all the information in the screen, but they are just too lazy to read it. So I had to explain every time what was happening and why it was trying to ask why it was waiting so long. So after 10 days of really like going nowhere, I got a phone call from some phone number in Ireland, and I was like, well, that's weird. So I just get the call, and it was like an executive from PayPal, and she was like so nice, like, okay, so I'm sorry, I am just going to check your PayPal account right now, and I just need more information about you. So what was this last transaction? And I explained, well, that was a website that I sold, and it was like $30,000, and I just after paying some stuff, I get this amount of money, and I just want to withdraw. Well, I already sent everything, but you have been taken so long to fix my case. And I was like, okay, it will take me just probably like one day. I will check everything, and then I will back to you tomorrow. I'm like, okay, perfect. So she did it. She the next day she was like, okay, everything is fine. She sent me a message, and she's like, okay, everything should work now. So I get into my all these days I was like really with my phone, just like waiting for every email. I was like opening the email like in the same second I was getting it. So when she said everything is like it should be working now, I just get into my PayPal and I saw, yeah, okay, it's working, perfect, great, thank you. So I tried to withdraw the amount of money, and I was like, well, usually it takes 24 hours, so tomorrow I should have my money. The next day, well, I was sleeping, woke up, and then the first message I get in the notifications was from the same executive lady from PayPal. I was like, yeah, you made your withdrawal, but apparently there was a problem and it didn't go through. So if you are using some kind of proxy changer or anything, you just have to stop it and try again. And I was like, well, that's weird. I'm not using anything, but okay, I will try again. So I pay some stuff like some flight tickets and some vitamins and things like that, very small things. And everything was working good. So I try again. It was already in the weekend. So I was like, okay, during the weekend it's not going to go through my bank. So I will have to wait until Monday. And on Monday, it was not there. And I was like, and Tuesday it was not there. And then I got an email from PayPal like, yeah, there was a problem with your bank account and the transfer was rejected by your bank. And I was like, what? That makes no sense. It's the same bank, the same information that I have been using like for 2 years and to withdraw my funds, and it has been working all the time, and suddenly now it's not working. That makes no sense. So okay, maybe my bank was like flagging something because it was like a big amount of money. So okay, I will call them. I called them and like, no, everything's fine. Like, just check the information if it's correct. And yeah, I check everything. And then I try again. Well, I try a smaller amount, and then I added a new bank account from another different country, like in the States. So okay, maybe it should work in dollars. The next day it was again rejected and stuff like that. I was like, what? That makes no sense. For the same reason, invalid bank information. I was like, well, okay, that makes sense. So I emailed this lady. I was like, I have tried to do this and that, and it's not working. And just when I emailed this person, I got an email from PayPal saying that to avoid any risk with the PayPal users and stuff, my PayPal account was going to be closed, and my funds were going to be on hold for 180 days. And I was like, what? Wait, what? It's supposed everything was fine, and I was not able to withdraw my money when it was already clear and able to withdraw. And now you're telling me you're closing my account for no reason after all the documents that I just sent to you, and I have to wait 180 days. That's insane. So I emailed this lady that was helping me before, and then she said, okay, I will take a look at it. Just give me some time. So she asked me more information about the business that I sold and stuff, and I was like, seriously, I really need this money. I need it now. And then, yeah, sure, I know this can be frustrating and everything, but you need to wait for this review. I was like, what? Another review? That makes no sense. She was checking some stuff, and she took 1 week because she told me, you will have an answer at the end of the week. And at the end of the week, Friday, she just sent me a message like, yeah, I agreed to the terms when I started to use PayPal, and in the terms says that they can, close the accounts if they think there's some kind of risk involved, and they can hold the funds for 180 days in case of chargebacks and reversal. Blah, blah. PayPal rejected my withdrawal and lied about it, saying that my bank information was wrong, because it was not wrong, it was right, but you just rejected, I know, for some reason. And now you are telling me that I have to wait 180 days. That's not acceptable. I have to pay this, I have to pay rent, my bills, expenses. I was living from my business, and I don't have my business anymore because I sold it, and I was counting with that money for all my expenses, even rent. Right now, I'm I can show you around. I'm in a hostel because I couldn't pay my rent.